Hey guys, welcome to my channel Data Structures Hack. As you see, there are a couple of pieces from the game Catan in front of me, and we are going to use this to pictorially represent hash table or hash map data structure. Okay, so what is hash map or a hash table? It is nothing but a key value pair. The key value pair is a map, and the hash is represented by the hash function that is used in the data structure. So we are not gonna get into detail about how the hash function really works or how are we choosing what needs to be the hashing value, because it's gonna be an inbuilt function in the programming language you're gonna use. So let's see how these mappings are gonna be represented and how we are gonna use them, and what is the time complexity gonna be for like doing all the required delete, search, and insertion. Okay, so let's get into the detail of the key value pair. I'm gonna remove a couple of them from here so that we can start with this. So I'm gonna have this all these resources cards, like all these hay and everything, as my values, and I'm gonna use these numbers as the key. Okay. So for the first one, I'm saying that the hay value is the key of the hay value would be 6. So 6 is the key and hay is the value. So this is already mapped. So this is the key value pair. So every time I want to like get the value back for 6, it's going to give me a hay. Okay. So I'm going to put this on top of it so that I know that it is the key value pair over there, and the key is gonna undergo a hash function, and the hash function will return the index of where this 6 and the hay needs to be placed in the array which is present. So we are not like putting it over here like in an array, because in a hash map, at least in Java, we do not define the size of the hash map, so we just keep on inputting how many ever values we want to. It's not like array where we are like defining it, so this value can be placed anywhere in the defined like the dynamic hash map which we are using. Okay, so the next value I want to insert would be a brick. Okay, the brick, I think if I leave it here you can see it better. Yep, and the key which is associating with that is the number 10. Okay, so it is more like this, but 10 is pointing to the brick resource and the 6 is pointing to the hay resource. So it might happen to like the hash function might come and put the 10 before 6, but it absolutely doesn't matter to us, because in a hash table the insertion, deletion, and the lookup all take O of 1, that is O of constant time. Okay, so it is O of 1, so we do not need to worry where it is being placed in the array. Okay, and the next time if I again wanna like insert something else, I'm gonna have the sheep, like the wool, associated with 8. So the 8 key is pointing to the sheep value resource over here. So it can be anywhere in the array, and I'm gonna place it here with the value, with the key 8 over it. Okay, and then like for example, there can be something which comes in. There is another hay which is coming in, but the key to that hay is 2. So it's just gonna go get hashed. The key is gonna get hashed and it's gonna be placed somewhere in the array. So this is how it's gonna happen. But for example, if I wanna like place something which already, like if I wanna use the same key again for some other value, what would happen? If I wanna like insert a forest at the key 6, what would happen? It would just replace whatever was present as the value over here like this. Okay, so it just replaces, like this would be removed from the value list. There is something else called as a tree map, where you can go ahead and insert multiple values into the same key, but in this hash map we do not follow that principle. Okay, so what would happen? So I was like initially telling you that it goes in and gets placed in an array at a particular index based on whatever is the hash value, right? Like after the hash function. So what exactly happens if both, okay, I'm gonna insert one more. Okay, this is the key 4 and this is a hey. I want to insert it into the hash map. What if both of them are pointing to the same index in the array of the hash map, right? Like what happens at that time? This is what is called as collision in a hash map. So there are like multiple ways to avoid collision. One would be like the hash map, like it won't insert it into this particular index. Instead it will go on and search in the array and place it in the next available empty index. So it might place it after 8 or before 2, for example. I know it's going out of the camera bound, so I just didn't want to do that. Okay, so or the other way would be to have a linked list. So it would be more like there would be a linked list formed from this particular index and it will go on adding it over there. So there are 2 ways to do the collision handling as well. And also, like if you want to delete a value from from the hash map, all you need to do is say delete that particular key. So if you, for example, say delete 2, it will just go ahead and do the hash and find where the index is and remove that key value pair from the hash map. Okay, so this is the explanation of how HashMap works. It's a very simple data structure and very easy to put into in all your interviews. So I'm gonna sign off from this today, and thank you for watching this video.